dragon mislay, dreams astray.
You haven't been back home for a long time, have you, Master Danheng?
How did you know?
As home draws nearer, so our feelings grow stronger. I can see it in your eyes. Do you want to leave? Then do it now. The Cloud Knights will soon check our identities. I have somewhere else to be. I've tarried here too long.
Where are you going?
I'm a traveling merchant. I have one more deal to see through.
Do I talk with Su Shang, or is that too risky?
What's up?
Nothing.
Don't worry. Once the fight is over, I'll personally escort you and Mr. Luocha home.
Unfortunately, if the Cloud Knights think that the shackling prison is Danheng's home, no thanks.
The Master was defeated? No!
Serves you right. For believing in the lies of the destruction. The disciple is still there, right? I guess I can talk to him. Can I?
The Master must have failed to summon the protection of Sanctus Medicus. Just you wait. I'll...
Blah blah blah. Anything else? No. I don't know about that Cloud Knight I rescued last episode. Doesn't seem to be here.
I'm sorry, I have to catch up to my friends. Thank you for looking out for me on this journey. Both of you.
No teleport waypoints in this. Is that Yanting?
I need to be careful. If I alert the knights, they might take an interest in me.
Guess we're not going that way. Instead, we're going the other way.
What a huge cauldron.
This aureate cauldron is driven by the cloud hymn magic of our people, the Vidyadhara. It drinks the water of the ancient sea like a whale swallows the tide, and refines it into medicinal pellets.
Find out where the Trailblazer and the others are. Very misty, don't you think?
All the elixir crucibles that the Vidyadhara helped to construct contain cloud hymn magic. You should take this chance to learn more, young master.
But I don't need any sort of device to help me command water. What more is there to learn?
You are indeed the chosen one, with endless potential. Yet, cloud hymn magic is just the beginning.
Of Vidyadhara Mirajago? Have these shadows of the past yet to disperse? These memories... No. They have nothing to do with me anymore.
All the elixir crucibles that the Vidyadhara helped. You are...
Oops. Thought there'd be more. More echoes?
They say that you are Lung's power incarnate. Is that true?
Long. I was exiled from the Xianzhou. I'm no longer one of the Scions of Permanence.
I doubt I will be here to see you take charge. No need to feel aggrieved. Vidyadhara go through cycles of life and death. existing forever in this world. By the time you are the High Elder, my hatching rebirth will be complete, and I will be a child once again. Please take care of me.
Dunham seems to have nothing to say about that lady.
Searching power. It's you. You've returned, High Elder. Something terrible is happening in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Please, don't go any further. Your enemies are waiting for you.
I'm sorry. I cannot linger here. My friends have left. I must find them.
You didn't heed us then, and won't heed us now. As headstrong as you always were.
Wait, I thought these were just past recordings, past memories. How is he still communicating with these past echoes?
It seems you already made your decision. There is a vessel bound for Scale Gorge Waterscape, located ahead.
Maybe this is another past memory. Kind of confusing.
He's here.
Right on time.
So this is where the two Celeron hunters were waiting.
That feeling, Kafka. It's welling up within me. That feeling.
Well, don't resist. Let the Mara strike you.
You're here. It's time to pay the price! It's time! You think changing form will help you escape? Escape.
I've told you and that woman many times. I am Dan Heng. I've nothing to do with your past.
Dan Heng. You think another name and face can blot out the sin of your past? You didn't even experience death. I will force this suffering upon you, Dan Heng. You will know the pain of death.
Oh, looks like it's a fight time.
Not on my watch.
Wait, hold on, I think I know that voice.
You're not murdering anyone today, fugitive. You're coming with me.
Hold on, how did Yanxing follow Dan Heng here? And also, where's Jingyu?
Jing Yuan's lapdog. Did the general not teach you to choose your battles wisely?
Hey, move back. Things are about to... Huh? You look so familiar.
Look out!
Quit hiding. Your true self revealed.
Stop! You...
I have news for you, boy. Behind you is none other than the traitor of the Xianzhou. A criminal forever banished. The High Elder of the Vidyadhara. Imbibitor lunae. You really thought the Stellaron hunters were the only ones to infiltrate the Xianzhou?
In that case, I'll bring both of you to justice.
I've
heard of you, imbibitor lunae. First it was the Stellaron hunters, now an exiled criminal has infiltrated the Xianzhou. Come get me.
I've no interest in stoking conflict. I came to ensure the safety of my friends.
Save your excuses for the shackling prison.
Out of the way! Do not be afraid.
This is the second time an Astro Express member has been killed. Once with the Trailblazer and Bellboy and now Dunham. And yet they didn't die. In fact, they ascended to a new form. Dunham has ascended from 4-star to 5-star destruction. Also got, even though how many times I watch this cutscene on YouTube, I still get chills just from watching and playing this. Okay. First of all, single target, Q.
Better, but I'm afraid you won't be seeing your friends. They're caught in their own bitter struggle.
Silence! You're not getting away either!
Is that so? Let's heat things up then. Kafka?
Lady, listen to me. Unleash the Mara.
So it begins. Fail to send you. Too little.
Surrender!
Strength I wished not to use.
What's wrong? Afraid to hurt the boy? Fail to send you.
Punish evil!
I wonder if the others are okay.
I have no healer for this.
Gotta make this quick.
Oh, it's the second one.
There's no time.
You two just won't give up. I only have one choice.
So familiar. Did she teach you? Then you deserve no mercy.
Can't delay any longer.
Use the skill to enhance dominance.
I didn't wish to harm anyone. But there's no other way. Forgive me.
As I was saying, use a skill to enhance Dunham and Imbibitor Lunae's basic attack up to 3 consecutive times. Enhance once. Enhance twice. Enhance 3 times.
Heaven's Surge.
Use Fulgurant Leap.
Forgive me.
I failed.
This isn't over.
All of you listen to me. Stop. Well, Blady, are you satisfied?
What did you do?
I'm just clearing the stage for the grand entrance. Can't have you 3 misbehaving in front of the Lafu's hotshot general.
Oh great, Jin Yuan is here too. A reunion of old friends, but with different faces, different identities.
Jing Yuan.
General!
Many years have passed since the two of you departed the Xianzhou.
And yet the circumstances of your return appear to be equally unhappy. If you still thought of me as a friend, you should have forewarned me.
My task is complete.
That it is.
That is to lure out Dan Heng from the Astro Express.
Thank you for assisting the Xianzhou in this small matter. Take this person away. I will pretend I didn't see anything this time.
General,
Now is not the time. It has been a long time, old friend.
I'm not him.
I'm sorry. You cannot leave yet. Your Astral Express friends are waiting for you in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Shall we go and see them together?
I wonder if Jingyuan knew that Dan Heng was in the Astro Express all along.
Lunarescent Depths, a realm of singular beauty. Scale Gorge Waterscape is the same as when I last laid eyes on it. And here we stand so different from one another. The flesh of long-life species may be immortal, but the constant of heaven and earth eludes them.
You know the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth cycle, General. The waters of the ancient sea have cleansed Dan Feng of his past sin. The person that once stood here alongside you is no more. I am Dan Heng. Whether Dan Feng was hero or villain has nothing to do with me. I bore his punishment, accepted my eternal banishment without complaint. But do not let his shadow cloud your estimation of me, General.
Raising old nets only darkens the water, an exercise in unhappiness. Perhaps it is your visage, the horns on your head, or the unmistakable air of the High Elder that makes the separation nigh impossible for me.
I already told you.
You did. But to what effect? If words alone were enough to change the heart, this world would be without quarrel. If you wish to rid me of the illusion of Dan Feng, you must do something for me. Before I can let Dan Feng die and revoke your banishment edict, I need him to do me one final favor. I can guarantee you that when it is done, you will no longer walk in anyone's shadow aboard the Luofu.
I may not be capable of the things that Dan Feng was capable of.
You must do it, or my promise will count for naught. If you wish to blame someone, blame your previous incarnation. Had he not committed that terrible sin, had the power of dragon transmutation been passed on intact, I would have no need to compel you. It is as I said. Here we stand so different from one another. Dan Feng is no more. Now, there is only Dan Heng. But I am the general of the Luofu. There are things that I wish I did not have to do, and yet I must. Let us talk of happier tidings. The friends you made on the Express are here. Do you wish to see them?
You brought them here?
Yes. They are waiting in the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. Go. Your friends are waiting for you. I have been keeping careful watch against the abominations of abundance, the Stellaron hunters, and the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. But I never anticipated the Antimatter Legion. The hunt is far from over, yet all the while we find ourselves at war with other evil spirits. From this battle onward, The Alliance must fight the Legion to our dying breath. Even if it means the end of the Law Fu.
There are more helix swords around you.
Our intelligence tells us that the Legion are a mad and destructive war machine. Yet they never took up arms against the Alliance. The armies of the Seven Ravagers all have their own means of destruction. They are not to be taken lightly. Lord Ravager Fantalia favors internal collapse, which is why she masterminded the Stellaron crisis and urged the disciples of Sanctus Medicus out of the shadows. Now that her plot has been laid bare, she has no choice but to retreat. And yet that hardly suits her philosophy of destruction. There must be something more.
A few more walking. More echoes too.
Her hatching rebirth is complete. Still,
Do you know something? When Don Fong committed his great crime, the Ten Lords Commission advocated strongly for him to be destroyed. The Vidyadhara, on the other hand, were split evenly in their favor and disfavor of the motion. The dragon transmutation inheritance was not intact after all. The senior Vidyadhara hated you, yet did not dare to kill you. The Vidyadhara were under great pressure. In order to placate the Ten Lords and Skyfaring Commissions, they performed an exuviation charm on Don Fong against his will. Still, they ensured that the charm contained a flaw, thinking that this would fool the Ten Lords Commission. The senior Vidyadhara were sure of their scheme, but you cannot hide fire with paper.
as recorded in the ancient texts, this body of water was brought by my people from our homeworld. Our dragon ancestors nurtured us with the water of life.
There are more echoes around here.
Waters of the ancient sea, cleanse me. Water, this world's good karma is settled.
I think that's the last echo around here. So another Santa Meliscus or something.
Look, your friends are taking the fight to the Legion as we speak.
We need to help them. Let's go! Heaven's Surge. Celestial Dragon. Quick!
Let's go.
How about this?
A foregone conclusion.
Just a scratch.
Heaven's Surge. Cloud-bearing Dragon. Rise!
This is our chance.
Conflict is pitiless.
Told ya I could fight. Watch this!
Heaven's Surge. Celestial Dragon. Quick!
Rules are made to be broken!
Follow my charge.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Surge. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise!
This is our chance.
Here. This thunder!
My turn. Stay right there while I give you a present.
Heaven Surge. Celestial dragon. Quick!
Let's make it quick.
Time for the Master Stroke. Radiant Spirit, heed my word.
Show no mercy!
Jing Yuan, where have you been?
Forgive my late arrival, Lady Fu. We are indebted to you and your forces. The Seat of Divine Foresight relayed the battle reports to me. As for Fantilia's plan...
The Ambrosial Arbor. That's her focus. Lord Ravager Fantilia's strategy was to create civil strife, then let it consume the Xianzhou from within. She wanted to use the Arbor to disseminate the power of the Plague's author, and turn the Luofu into a hell of undying abominations.
That is clear to me now. Friends of the Astral Express, I have brought someone with me whom I think you'll be eager to see.
Huh? Is that... Dan Heng?
What a fancy new look.
You are Dan Heng, right? What's with the horns?
And the longer hair.
It's a long story, March. It's me.
So, you do have secret strength.
Let us save such reminiscence for later, shall we? My astral guess. When you first appeared on the Luofu, your stated aim was the resolution of the Stellaron crisis. I was concerned that the Stellaron hunters harbored ulterior motives and refused your offer. I see now that I was overly anxious. Nevertheless, it is true that the motives of the Stellaron hunters were not what they appeared. In order that the Express and the Xianzhou fight side by side, Kafka lured you here and broadened the scope of the crisis. In doing so, she succeeded in making it clear that your sincerity is beyond doubt. The Luofu is in your debt, and I have no right to seek further assistance from you. However, as Lady Fu has explained, the appearance of Fantilia means that the situation is far from under our control. As General of the Luofu, it would be foolish of me not to ask Dan Heng and the rest of you for your strength at this critical moment.
Even if the crisis on the Luofu had nothing to do with the Stellaron, I would be willing to help. But I can't speak for the other members of my crew. Explore, understand, establish, and connect. As the crew of the Express, that's the Trailblaze creed we follow. Still, when the journey gets tough, those words can feel far off. Fear, risk, enemies, and death are the obstacles we face in pursuit of the creed. That's why the nameless who are able to stay the course number few indeed. Whether our destination lies before us or behind us, the decision is ours to make. Here, as on the Express, every vote counts.
Dan Heng?
Of course you go that in.
Thank you, Dan Heng.
How am I still one of the nameless? I stand here at the mercy of others without true freedom to speak. But as a descendant of the Vidyadhara, I will fulfill my duty to the Luofu.
Great! Everyone's just as heroic as when they arrived. So, what's the master plan, General?
There is no master plan. Only a bet. A bet on the Senior Videodra's incomplete exuviation charm. And on Dong Hong's ability to access the memories of the High Elder.
High Elder?
When the Rainbow Arbiter severed the Ambrosial Arbor, remnants of the curse of the plague's author lingered. In order to make the stemming of those remnants a possibility, the Law Fu invoked the power of the Scions of Permanence. Under the direction of the High Elder, the Videodara guided the waters of the ancient sea to flood the Scale Gorge waterscape delve and contain the Arbor. To commemorate this magnificent feat and sacrifice, the Alliance erected the Dragon Vista Rain Monument, a Videodara statue.
Ah, it looks so much like Dan Heng. I wonder if... the statue... is that... Dan Heng's brother?
I think Mark has completely missed the point.
I see why you might think so. These events occurred a long time ago. Yet successive generations of High Elders have not differed greatly in their appearance. That is, until the current generation. The most recent successor did not inherit the same level of power, and their appearance is that of a child.
We're talking about Baidu.
Do you understand, Don Hong? Since Dong Feng perished, the Law Fu Videodara have no longer had an individual capable of performing such feats. But you, who once kept watch over the Arbor, should be able to open a way through to that great tree. What happens next is in your hands.
Obligation obtained, order ordained. Open the road to the Ambrosial Arbor with the power of the High Elder. Also, you can talk to others in
You scared the heck out of me! For a second I thought you'd annoyed the General. It seemed like you were his prisoner. There I was, thinking up a plan to kidnap you. And it turns out the two of you are old buddies. So, what made you suddenly decide to come down from the Express?
Well, he was worried about their safety.
Aw, how sweet. But Mr. Yang and I have been holding our own. We're pretty much Xianzhou heroes at this point. Anyway, it's great to have you with us, Dan Heng.
And I think it's great to be with them again. Hold on.
Imbibitor Lunae's reincarnation. Dong Hong, correct? I've heard your name before.
Why would the names of the banished be recorded?
Your name was only erased from the public eye. But as the Master Diviner, I know, and should know, all the records of years gone by. Such archives are of great importance in times of need. I was not born in the heroic and extraordinary era of the High Cloud Quintet. To have seen those legends with my own eyes.
Go on.
Your appearance closely matches the depiction in the annals. Does Videodara reincarnation really entail a complete transformation? A new life?
That's the question Dan Heng is still asking himself. Misty. Can't even go down yet. How much can you go down here? Not much. Actually, can I try my luck? Like, in fact, I can try my luck. But there's a barrier there. Didn't try that before. Trailblazer looks at you and you both become silent. Is there nothing you would like to ask? And they didn't pay the voice actor to speak in this moment. That's maybe my speculation anyway.
I knew you'd come. When we first mentioned the Xianzhou, there was a sad look in your eyes. They may have banished you, but the Luofu is still your home.
I'm sorry, I never spoke up.
You're a member of the express crew, Dan Heng. Let's settle this matter as soon as possible. Our journey doesn't end here.
Has coming here triggered your memory? Release your full potential. The power you carry is the key to opening a way through to the Ambrosial Arbor.
And that's the whole reason the Astral Express crew would be summoned. And also to create an alliance anyway, but that's it, that's that. The statue of the High Elder has been greatly changed by universal weathering. There are small words engraved near its base. Hearken, as Abba revives and hope foe nears, we call forth the mighty waters of ancient sea, to flood abodes of heaven, quell roots of evil. We will etch this in stone for all to heed. Try to feel the great power here. Beneath the endless rolling waves, the ancient roots of the Arbor blaze. Long dormant, they stir, come to life, as if a beast were waking from its strife. Containment mechanisms worn by past thrones, bindings that hastened. The bindings that tamed the beast's power know. A fragile net, soon to shatter and fall. Its decay a warning, heard by one and all. Memories from the past, like they emerge from the darkness, tightly gripping you.
The annals mention that Scale Gorge waterscape was once the location of Dragon Palace. Small wonder. Look at all these submerged structures.
I was fortunate enough to be here during the Shuhu upheaval period. I witnessed this place in its prime. An age passed. The palace was left in ruins, and the Vidyadhara used their sacred homeland to imprison the Arbor. The Luofu and the Xianzhou are greatly indebted to them. Lady Fu.
Here, General.
Remain here. Lead the Cloud Knights in defense of this passage. We must prevent further incidents.
Jingyuan, General, are you planning to face Dantilia alone?
I wouldn't say so. I'll be counting on a few friends for support.
General, don't cast us aside. We're willing to go with you.
Yes, General. We may not be the mightiest force, but it's our duty as Cloud Knights to protect the Xianzhou. How can we let Outworlders face the danger while we stay behind the lines? With your permission, sir, allow me to lead the way.
I understand your sentiments, soldiers. But the adversary ahead of us is not an abomination of abundance. They are a Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion. Crossing this line will bring you into the conflict between the Rainbow Arbiter and the Ruin Author. You have a more important duty.
Cloud Knights, attention!
After I enter the Ambrosial Arbor, and if the seawater returns to its original state, you must withdraw immediately and seal off the delve once more. The Master Diviner will lead you.
Yes, General!
Lady Fu, if I am unable to return, I entrust you with the important task of relaying the full account to the other Xianzhou ships.
I trust you will be here to reissue the order in person. But whatever the outcome, I will do as you command and honor the mission.
Spoken like a true general.
It's time for Astra Express to take the stage. Dealing with yet another Celeron, imbibitor lunae arrives. I probably should have.
These steps are so far apart. I gotta find a way down.
You scale-gorged waterscape to seal the arbor. Treason! Blasphemy! You've lost your senses. You think this will gain the trust of the Xianzhou natives. Those who are not of our kind can never be of our mind.
I understand your misgivings, but my decision is made. That is the course we must take.
Very well. In that case, I will report you to the Preceptors and have you stripped of the name and power of the High Elder.
This must be the first High Elder that accepted the mission to quell the Ambrosial Arbor. According to tradition, from then on, successive High Elders were obliged to return to the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. They would guide the tides of the ancient sea to guard and strengthen the Arbor's seal.
Do you remember now?
Yes. Reverence to the three talents, the path to the great roots. It's the way to the root depths.
Is that some kind of riddle? Reverence to the three talons. What the heck does that mean?
No idea.
Don't worry about it. Just follow me.
Oh, what a huge palace. Completely abandoned. That must have been difficult for them. Imagine how upset you'd be if you had to abandon me.
For the Vidyadhara, it must have been a necessary sacrifice.
I can't pronounce that. A ceremonial lamp left by the Vidyadhara that contains the Vidyadhara's power of sealing. By lighting them up in a specific sequence, the corresponding seals in scale-gorged waterscape can be removed.
This is one of the places mentioned in the riddle. One of the three talents. If we can break the seal here, we'll be a step closer to the roots of the arbor.
Those seals you mentioned, do you mean these weird-looking stone lanterns?
That's right. From what I recall, we have to touch these stone lanterns in a particular sequence to unlock the seals in this area.
In that case then, I'll leave it to you.
I'll do my best.
And I'm already done.
It worked.
General, did you hear about Miss Tingyun?
I received word from Lady Fu. The depth of Ventilia's infiltration, along with her meticulous planning, makes her extremely difficult to guard against. Interesting. The Cloud Knights will carry out an investigation. But for now, our most pressing matter is to put a stop to Ventilia's scheme.
If your people knew that you had brought me here, there would be great unrest. They will never know. Keep quiet, Inxing. This will make us even. I will give you 2 hours. Research what you can. Remember, 2 hours. I'm a short-lived species. Do you think 2 hours isn't enough? It will be done.
That's Dan Feng's voice. But what about the other person? So familiar.
I'm surprised a certain general did not speak up.
Who are you?
Dan Feng said only the High Elder can enter here.
That traitor is already dead.
What do I want? I want to see her.
A mysterious intruder.
Wait, hold on.
Who are you?
Dan Feng said...
That traitor is already dead.
What do I want? I want to see her.
A mysterious intruder.
Yeah, that's Jingyu. Not great at that. Going to switch.
Make sure to keep your...
I don't have an enhanced button.
This seal was already on the verge of breaking before the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
There are abominations up ahead. Careful, everyone.
Burn away!
Freeze!
Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal.
Revelation statement. The inlaid gold decorations on the slate indicate the method of paying reverence to the stone's lanterns to unlock the seal. Alright, let's take a look. This top left. Final one. Oh, wrong button. It's not affecting. It's the final. It's the only one here.
Okay, let's head to the third seal.
Don't not hit me in the back.
Enemy ahead. No harm in trying.
No. Shit! I just had to be stuck on the steps in there.
The galaxy is vast beyond compare.
Where's the way? Up, back, up. I need to hit down and stop getting stuck in the freaking stairs. Okay, hold on. It's targeting me again. Go away! Got stuck on the echoes. Stop
This
doing
will
that.
definitely come in handy.
The last of the 3 talons is here.
What's this place about? There was in fact a very tiny path. So dark though. There's some murals around.
Beneath the lunar glow at dawn, Vidyadhara eggs begin to form, and from the ancient sea rebirth, to walk again on solid earth. This mural describes the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth in the lunarescent depths, the beginning of self-reincarnation.
This mural is pretty interesting. It looks like time hasn't had any effect on it.
This mural must be related to the others here. It tells the story of the Vidyadhara self-reincarnation, from hatching rebirth in the ancient sea, to the return to that same sea as the cycle begins again.
Hey, do you think this could be related to the seals?
Perhaps.
Perhaps? Fair enough. It's tough racking your brains all the time. I'm struggling to keep track.
What is this one?
Our people sing the hymn of clouds, and dance to water's cherished sounds. And high above the dragon flies, to each is destined different skies. This mural portrays the Vidyadhara young. They acquire knowledge and depart for different places on the Xianzhou, thereby dedicating themselves to serving the Alliance.
Then maybe this should be the second scene?
What seems to be the problem, friend?
Oh.
It would appear the seals have you at a loss.
Seems to reset.
Could the murals in our vicinity be related to the seals?
What's this one then?
And as the day is almost gone, return alone to water's song. Beneath the waves in silver shell, await new life that time will tell. The worldly limit of the Vidyadhara is reached after 7 centuries. They return to the ancient sea and form a shell, awaiting the next hatching rebirth.
So this should be the last memorial, right?
Our reincarnation's greatest cost, the wisdom of a past life lost. Yet through the teachings of our kind, unto the young again consigned. The mural depicts the Vidyadhara being guided by their elder, wiser kin after their rebirth.
Maybe this is the second one since it reset the first time when it did. Oh yeah, it didn't reset. Good. Should be the last one.
To the 3 talons is complete. Now, we must head for the roots of the arbor.
Seems like the road is reformed. This one
the roots of the arbor are still growing.
It's Ventilia. We must hurry.
Well, I know we must hurry, but I'm sorry, I'm going to end this episode here. So, anyway, thanks for watching this video. Remember, if you want to see more Honkai Star Rail content on this channel, please hit like button, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.